for today's unboxing. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys have had a good week. Was finally able to acquire a greatest hits John Cena, the clear John Cenas. These clear John Cenas are some of my favorite. This one right here was one of the Masters of the Universe Evil John Cena, and I just added some John Cena accessories, the hat, the shirt, and so forth, and it actually came out really nice. Got this idea whenever these chase variants of this basic John Cena came out, and I like them so much I had to get myself 2 of them. So whenever I heard that they were releasing a greatest hits John Cena of him in elite form, all transparent, that was the one that I was looking forward to most of all of his final year and farewell year releases. This is the one that I wanted the most. So appreciate you guys. If you guys want to chat, don't forget to go into there. I'm going to pop this open here in a moment. Now the way I acquired this, I've been a little bit slow on my hunts lately, so I had to have one of my Fig buddies online. When he found it, he was able to hide it for me in Walmart behind some other toys for me to be able to come by and go snag it. So just another good Fig brother helping another out. It is Wednesday. You guys catch Monday Night Raw, and is everyone looking forward to Clash in Paris? I was losing track of my dates, and I actually thought that I totally forgot that John Cena's wrestling Logan Paul this week. I thought this was the weekend he wrestled Brock Lesnar, but that's going to be WrestlePalooza. Man, look at that. Never give up. Gonna have to keep that one. So I've got 2 of them. I got one inbox, one loose. The one that I finally succumbed. It's funny how karma works, or just how the universe works. The second that I ordered this online from, get buying from the secondhand market, that's when my buddy hit me up and said, "Hey man, I got an extra one here at this Walmart, and I'll hide it here for you." So I don't know, maybe it was figure fate because for me to have 2 of them, but the better of the 2 was the loose one, not the loose one, but the one I found at Walmart from my buddy. So I'm gonna keep that one inbox and this one loose. And if you've seen my unboxings before, see how much I really hate these darn straps. They strap these things in so darn crazily. They overdo it, if you ask me. But nonetheless, a lot of people feel that Logan Paul match with John Cena this weekend is a waste of a date for John Cena, because what is he down to? He's down to 8 dates, and came by faster than we thought. And so people are concerned that his final match, whoever it's going to be, there's not going to be much of a build-up. I have a far-off notion and hope for it to be like a surprise appearance by The Rock, and The Rock be his final opponent. How cool would that be? I know some people probably roll their eyes at that, but you can't tell me that the sight of those 2 one more time in the ring and a match wouldn't be cool. Or maybe even Stone Cold Steve Austin. That is super far-fetched, but how cool would that be? Man, that is a sweet-looking Fig. And add a belt to it, add a shirt to it, just like this one. Now I'm curious how I'm going to display this one. Oh, I got the peg hole kind of in a weird spot. Thank you guys for joining me here tonight. Oh, wow. I love that figure. So I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna have him with his arm out like that John Cena. Or am I gonna have his? Now I have enough Cenas to maybe make my own clear Cena display. This is definitely gonna look sweet with a t-shirt or anything else. Where would this Cena look good at? Gotta find a spot for him. That's where one of the transparent ones that I currently have out right now currently reside. But that is my unboxing of this John Cena. I'm gonna keep one in box, keep one loose. Got all the clear Cenas. Have him maybe doing a salute. Man, that hat is not staying up so great. It's my transparent John Cena collection. Speaking of the world of wrestling, of course, everyone is talking about Raja Jackson and Psycho Stu in that situation. What a crazy situation that is. And Maven released a really cool video giving his opinion on it. And he actually, Maven did a live video yesterday because apparently he said some, well, in some people's opinions, some of his wording was insensitive. And he was apologizing for it and doing all the right things of he's supposed to be doing, but it's just such an ugly incident that's going on. Any of you guys out there with intentions on going to the upcoming WrestleMania or WrestlePalooza or any of the WWE shows with those outrageous tickets? We were going to go when they originally had WrestleMania planned at Louisiana, but we were heartbroken whenever they moved it back to Las Vegas. Just recently, guys, I opened up we went to the NostalgiaCon that was hosted here in Houston. And I have a video dropping tomorrow. CAFW, you still here, buddy? If you guys have any questions or comments or would like to see anything in the wrestling room, you can put it in the live chat. Took me a second to kind of access it, but I'm here right now. just unboxed my transparent, my greatest hits John Cena. And I'm on the hunt for that farewell John Cena. Just like the rest of us. I heard from one of my Instagram fig buddies that he wasn't in the market for it, but he got to see them, and he lives in my area. He says that he saw a guy just completely clean house and just snag up all the farewell John Cenas. He didn't buy like one or two, he bought them all, the whole case, likely with intentions to secondhand sell, which that sucks. Man, I wish I had pulled out some John Cena accessories and add a shirt to this. But this definitely would look sweet with a belt. Let's go take a look at some of our belts over here. I don't have any current World Championship belts, but let's see how this Cena would look here with a big gold, which actually you can add any belt to this Cena and he would look pretty sweet. Man, that darn hat. There we go. Or actually have these in my John Cena display. This is probably more appropriate. Gosh darn me. But it's going to be interesting to follow that story, the Rajah Jackson and the Site Goes Stu story, and see what lawsuits are going to come out from that. And the Rampage himself was trying to apologize for, or not really apologize, but he was asking for forgiveness for his boy, from what I heard in some news sites. And I know his son's in a lot of trouble, not him, but as his dad, you have to imagine he's going to try to do what he can to help his son legally. Okay. Definitely pops with the John Cena belt, with the spinner belt. That hat doesn't look so great. Anything you'd like to see in the wrestling room, you can drop it in the chat. And then at this point, so this and the box Cena, I do have a spot for that boxed Cena. I'll show you where I put that. But the room's a bit of a mess. Speaking of Cenas, look at how Cena heavy these. I'm trying to do a video on some of the play sets, and we have like the one entrance ramp with Cena, other entrance ramp, Cena, and the interactive one with Cena, all of them with Cena. But this is where I'm displaying my current greatest hits one. And I need to find a spot. I actually don't have a spot for these figures currently, including this Cena. I'm really happy with this Cena. And I haven't heard much of the news on this particular Cena, but I do like this Cena a lot. And I gotta find a spot for him, make room for him somewhere in my Cena display. I don't know if I'm going to keep that belt on him. So I don't know if I'm going to... Definitely don't want to do that. I have one of the transparent Cenas there already. So... you guys want to give me your opinion where you think looks best. Look at that Cena right there in the middle, toppled over. Oh shit. Let me see if I can do this without knocking anything over. And I think that's Cena's first magazine cover. That looks good right there. This one back. This one actually sits right there.